Where you at, Berto?
Zoe Spencer fumbled her career. I'm not gonna lie, man. Do I feel bad for her? Not necessarily.
For context, Zoe Spencer is a repeat offender. Roll the clip.
You have bit more than 10.
But one thing that I can always appreciate is somebody that takes accountability. Zoe Spencer has been a repeat offender with the things that she's been doing on the internet, where it's pretty much been emasculating men. And I don't think she's an evil person. I don't think she deserves to like lose her career or anything. But you know, sometimes there's consequences for your actions, and she put her hand on the stove a few times and it's like, damn, you didn't realize it was hot on that side? Maybe she's starting to finally understand that she needs to make some changes. And you know, I could always appreciate that. Somebody that can eventually look in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm tripping. But the biggest downside when it comes to things like that, sometimes it just might be too late. Let's get right into it and see how she handles this situation.
What do you hope he would say?
What I would hope he would say?
Yeah, because I think secretly you would like to squash this, no?
I mean, yeah, I don't...
Come on.
I guess. Seriously, I actually would, because it's like me and him together, and like when we did have content, we were everywhere when we did make content together. I think Kai is a cool person. I think he's a very cool person, and he helps people and brings people on his platform and really does magic, because he helped me, you know. I don't ever take that away from him. So I would actually love to squash things if that can happen.
Zoe Spencer has had a whirlwind of a short career in her streaming era. She's created content.
Damn, short career is crazy. Pretty much just saying that it's GG's. She's wrapped up, she's chopped cheese. Damn.
With some of the biggest and brightest names, seemingly becoming friends with some of the biggest streamers in the world now. I remember when she was hanging out with Ty Lil, Kai Cenat, Phantom, and the rest of the guys, even before they got to this magnitude. But after a few choice decisions, she has fallen off a cliff. Now, sure, she still ends up on streams with rappers, but honestly, these streams are the most disrespectful things in the world.
Tell Zoe she need to go get some booze. My bad. What other one? I want to the next one. I want to the next one.
He told me I need to go get some titties.
She needs like a little A-cup. See?
Damn. Hey, bro, these rappers out of pocket as fuck for that. Imagine... Imagine being a woman and a nigga, you bring him on your stream and he just straight up say, hey, no, your tits ain't big enough, gang. Literally look at her face.
Got a 0 cup. My girl respect everything that come out my mouth.
It's giving humiliation ritual. But now Zoe Spencer is back, and she is trying to do everything in her willpower to clean up her name, image, and likeness and get in the good graces with some of the big streamers again. But is it enough to erase the so-called annoying past that Zoe Spencer's had?
Scary ass.
I'm scared because you came in my room loud. Man, y'all keep slamming the door.
Happy birthday.
Get out. Cause it's like, why you
Get out my room. Get out my room. This is my room.
Oh my God.
Get out my room.
like,
Get out my room. This is my room. This is my room.
Just. Kai, if you're hearing this, listen.
He listening.
We belong together.
Belong?
Get it through your skull.
With the brain.
You stupid.
You not stupid.
I hate your little stupid, little dumb, little ass. Like,
See, it's like, you know, I started this video on a more positive tip, kind of like, okay, you know, I don't feel bad for her, but just playing these clips, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, it just puts a dirty taste in my mouth. I know she's an entertainer. I know she's trying to be funny, but there's just something that's just nasty about a lady acting in this way, bro. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
no, shut the up while I'm talking to you.
Oh. Damn. Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
Is this a scam, Berto? What is this? What?
well, look at this guy and this guy. All people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy
that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform, so they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Yeah, I ain't never gonna see me with Kai again, boy. And it ain't on no beef shit. It ain't on no funny shit. Yeah, just ain't.
What's wrong with that is, why would you automatically assume that you would never be on my stream again because of me being in a relationship? It makes no sense. Y'all talk about TV trolling. Let me put y'all on more game. The trolling, the slick, I've dealt with that with so many people within this. Y'all see, everybody that really watch me, people would say something and be like, I'm trolling, I'm trolling, I'm trolling, I'm trolling, I'm trolling.
Stop! That hurts.
See, it's like when you get that type of like, bro, DDG got his hand on her head. Like, yo, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? It's like there's a fine line between trolling and you're just actually being annoying as hell. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Just looking at this stuff again over in 4K, it's like, damn, yeah, nah, bro. You packed yourself, G.
What is wrong with you?
What about, I'm the, yo, get out, pull up. Tali, nah, for real.
You going around biting. You have bit more than 10. This a zombie. Bro, Zoe Plant the eater. She's a zombie, bro. Every male she streamed with, she has to make him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Bro, can you do content without humiliating? Seriously.
Please.
Can you?
The bite heard around the world. Probably the moment that Zoe Spencer took things way too far. It's a stream in which there was an AMP NYC New Year's Eve party, if I'm not mistaken, and Zoe Spencer did her normal Zoe Spencer antics. But there were specific key moments of that stream in which a lot of people noted as being too far, most notably the bite.
W-Trey, I got y'all dude.
Yeah, see, that's the face of a nigga that's just like, bro, leave me alone. You're weird. You're weird. Zoe Spencer genuinely is the female friend that wants to be with the guy, but the guy will never wife her up because it's just like, bro, you're actually annoying. Like I fuck with you because I think you're a good person, but you're honestly just too much.
You have to start sucking dick now.
I'm not giving you that validation. No.
I get him. Say hi. I didn't even get to do what I wanted to do, my nigga.
No. Is she guessing? She's crazy.
What has now become like an internet meme. It was something that honestly was embarrassing. It was over the top. You in a room full of the huzz and you biting on the niggas. Like that's a crazy concept. I understand why somebody could be mad at that. And although the bite was playful, it was still over the top in the type of environment that they were in. Now, a bite could probably be brushed off. That wouldn't even be something that we would be talking about. But Zoe doubled and tripled down on her antics in that same exact stream.
My raindrop.
Isn't this the same stream where she started tripping bad on Kai Cenat?
I am the sea with you and God with son of so beautifully.
The silence is loud, bro. Everyone's looking around like, yo, what the fuck is your problem?
It's good. What the fuck, nigga? I'm trying to look the fuck up, nigga.
Nobody likes you.
Have you cringed enough yet? Well, strap yourself in. There's a point in the stream where the relationship becomes unbearable. And this is the exact moment that Kai Cenat and the other members of AMP denote as the moment in which they ditched the Zoe Spencer experience because she just didn't know how to handle herself in public.
I just don't like the fact that your man's is spilling shit on me. You got niggas spilling shit on me. You not protecting me. You're not doing shit, bro.
He spilled it on you?
He's spilling on me. You're not doing nothing.
I just came.
Yo, that's real nigga shit.
Damn, Ben the Don just got us some napkins.
Bro, you didn't even pull up with nothing. You a bum ass nigga.
Hey, don't talk to my dog like
You nigga.
I literally just got here.
What the fuck you talking about?
Whoa.
Who you?
Did you call me?
Bro, cause you be wilding on me.
You call me a bitch? You calling
You're kind of being a bitch. Like if I was Kai, I wouldn't have said that just because it's like there's no real reason to be calling a woman out of her name. And I think he felt that. That's why he apologized real quick. But it's just like, look at what you doing, bruh. You literally are trying to embarrass mans before he even said bitch.
me a in front of all these mother people, nigga?
Hey, cut it.
Cuddy. Nigga, f you. Nigga, I'm embarrassed you, nigga. You calling me a in front of all these mother.
Yo, it's quiet.
I don't even know.
I don't give a if it's quiet. Fuck, I don't even see nobody, nigga. You calling me a bitch?
Now, I don't know if you've ever been in those types of situations where if you take a moment to just look around, the room is quiet, everybody's got their phones out, and you are the center of attention. Mind you, this is in the middle of a party. This is in the middle of everybody celebrating and having a good time. There's no reason that you should be the singular moment unless you have like an ego problem. And Zoe Spencer goes on to explain later as to why she did what she did. It's a messy situation from top to bottom, and one that still had 40 seconds of cringe left in it. Now that was September, the last time that Kai said that he saw Zoe Spencer. But seeing as to how they did 25 streams in 2024, nobody thought anything different. This was just another Zoe Spencer being Zoe Spencer moment. So when it came time for Kai Cenat to announce who would be at Streamer University, you would think that Zoe Spencer would be on that very, very short list of people to be there. She wasn't. And when Kai Cenat addressed this, he finally unearthed what a lot of people behind the closed doors were saying about Zoe Spencer, is that she is embarrassing and she does too much.
September 24th, Drewski show. I never got to tell you how that shit made me feel because of who you are and how your humor and like how you are as a person. I dead ass for the first time, and my bad I didn't get to like talk about it with you, but like felt secondhand embarrassed, like felt embarrassed. If y'all see that clip, like at one point I told her to chill because like bro, there was like a lot of going on, but you know Zoe is like very, you know, she's very outgoing, she's very positive, that's her shit. So I'm like, you know what?
Positive. Hey man, that boy Kai Cenat probably got the best PR team in the world, cause this nigga said positive, gang. Okay. You're not fooling me, brother.
I'm not even gonna put that past her, but right there, something felt off.
Kai, this is for you. If I offended you in any kind of way with that clip, I do apologize. I don't ever like to make anybody feel uncomfortable. That's not what I was like trying to do. I didn't even think you would feel embarrassed because of that, just because like there was times where like that same kind of banter happened. Like there was another time you like call me a bitch before and we react like that. So I assume like,
yeah, but time and place, you know what I'm saying? We at the party, and mind you, she came at Kai first like that. Kai was low-key chilling. I mean, I don't remember the full context, but we just saw the clip. Shorty was literally is like, I just got here. Why are you fucking yelling in my face?
We were doing the same thing. So if I like offended you or like if I embarrassed you in a way, like I apologize. I did not know.
Now her apology to me seems sincere, and she honestly opened up conversation as to what's going on in the streamer world. Why does everybody feel the need to be over the top in order to get the clip off? And do they not know how to read the room? We've seen it multiple times this year and in the previous year of streamers, especially newcomers to the game, go above and beyond for content. And I've made claim on this channel that they're just imitating what they see on screen. But the major difference is that, I don't know, Kai and Phantom know each other. They've known each other for multiple years. So if they start to go over the top with each other, then
it's like, that's actually my dog. And it's kind of like when you arguing with your homeboy in real life, you guys know. You ever gotten to like a 2K argument or a video game argument? Y'all screaming, y'all fucking ready to throw the controller, ready to break some shit, some more shit. You getting each other, nah, fuck, nigga, But it's like, y'all know that y'all just yapping for real. Y'all not actually gonna take it there because that's your dog, that's your blood, you know what I'm saying? But like with just some random girl that you just been collabing with for content, it's like, hold on, why are you coming at me? Like, I don't even know you like that. And that's also why if I was Kai, I wouldn't have called her a B for real. But you know, at the same time, she acting like that. I think any nigga within his right mind to be kind of like, hey, bitch, shit, calm your ass down.
It's okay. But ultimately, a lot of newcomers this year have ruined their relationships because they have just gone way over the top. I think about Corey to You, who comes to mind with the whole Your Rage chain incident. Now, even though Zoe Spencer did apologize, it was a little too late. The community started to openly drag her. Content creators from left, right, up, down started saying, yo, I never really rocked with Zoe Spencer. And from the graveyard of streaming, Soul Illuminati, for what seemed to be like his only stream of the year, came back to ether Zoe Spencer.
So you didn't make it and now you throwing a nigga named Zeddy under the bus because he's not a streamer? Maybe they see the potential in him. Like, no hate towards whoever this girl is. No way you got your ass on and cried because you didn't make a university, bro. Like, this bitch is a grown woman. And I seen what you be doing. That masculine, you the type of, bro, that masculine ass shit you be doing, you the type of bitch that'll bite a nigga dick while you sucking it. Like, we can't trust you.
What?
I wouldn't put you on at all. Maybe you should just focus on becoming a better creator because the masculine shit that you're doing, no nigga want to be around that. And I wouldn't even bring you around nobody. After a while, you would just become annoying. Seriously. Yeah. And that's probably what Kai see. Maybe you just an annoying ass female. It ain't even got to be nothing deeper. You don't have to come, I don't know why. Just take a look back at your track record and look at what you was doing.
And knowing how and who Zoe Spencer is, she responded exactly how you would think. I mean, she blacked on the world. She blacked on Soul Illuminati, just kind of distanced herself from everybody. And this moment specifically is the one where the streaming world
rightfully so, though,
distanced themselves from Zoe Spencer.
Every stream, I will call you a ass nigga. I don't even know you until now. I don't even know who the you are. Hi, how you feeling, my heart? I don't even know who you were until now.
That's cap. That's cap. You know who Soul Illuminati is. There's no way you do content as a black creator and don't know who Soul Illuminati is. And this is when she dug her grave. This is when she fucked up. Soul Illuminati. He came back from the depths of content creation and ended her career and then left. And then left, bruh. It's GG's for you, shorty.
Boring. You're mad because you're a boring and I'm crashing out on you. You stupid ass. You have a dumb ass username.
Ooh.
So you're cooked.
Y'all never want to see black women really excel.
Don't play that card.
All you niggas is gay.
Now, after distancing herself, whether by force or by choice or by whatever you want to say, she started to go down this path of aligning with a bunch of different streamers and content creators and rappers who were for more or less on the fringes of society. When she had the opportunity to go to Silky's house, who is another New York-based streamer with Nina Lynn, she assaulted somebody, which we know that story. We're not going to rehash it. And since that crash out, she's been totally distant from the streaming community, having her go down the paths of hanging out with these rappers who want to sexualize her, become a humiliation ritual in her own right, and even having her past resurface with the essay incident that happened earlier this year with Silky's assistant Saeed. But here we are where Zoe Spencer wants to redeem herself. She wants to get back into the good graces of the community, and she's going on her own version of
an apology tour
press run, starting with Angie Martinez and that interview. Now, I watched the entirety of the interview, so you didn't have to. And she's basically up there explaining her side, why she was aggressive in this moment, the third moment, and how she was ultimately blindsided by the conversation about her embarrassing Kai Cenat.
Him asking if I could go to the first Mafia-thon. He had the first one. I texted him. I was like, hey, gang, I'm going to come out to LA. And he responded to me. And then he didn't. And then it never spoke ever since then.
Since that moment.
Yeah, but it was never like a problem like with texting. There was never like a problem in text messages. That's when the whole you embarrassed me came out. And I'm like, what?
But I can honestly say that Zoe Spencer seems to be remorseful of her own actions and understanding that there is a new place and space for her in Twitch. And it doesn't necessarily have to revolve around being this ultra aggressive person, not being able to read the room and hanging out with these types of streamers.
What I'm hoping just overall starts coming back into content creation, especially with like streaming culture, is creators just doing them and people just messing with their content for them. Not all this clip farming, rage baiting, and just acting over the top shit. Because again, like, I do feel like what Zoe Spencer is apologizing about is somewhat sincere. You know, again, we can see the other side of her, but it's like, it's the little pieces of that side of her that are entertaining, you know, because most girls don't act like that. Most girls don't have that much personality to present, you know, to the content game. So I'm not mad at her having some edge, but again, like, you're still a lady at the end of the day. Like, don't do shit that you wouldn't necessarily be proud of as a woman and then expect people to kind of like rock with it. Like, you kind of becoming the black sheep of the community on some like, yo, nobody wants to fuck with you because you don't have no boundaries for real. And you're a lady. Like, again, you are a woman. You have to play the game to a degree. Like, I know that just probably sounds crazy, but y'all can make as much excuses as you want. If you as a lady are trying to collaborate with some of the biggest content creators in the game, and they're all men, and then your game plan is to emasculate this men. You know, one of the biggest things that men hate is feeling embarrassed. You over here emasculating me, making me like dead ass. You making niggas feel embarrassed to be around you. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Call it how you want, you know, complain about the double standards as much as you want, but it's not gonna work. No nigga wants to be around that.
Which I think is a big deal and a big revelation, especially because on this platform and on other platforms, and hell, in the community as a whole, we are critical on women streamers, specifically the desire and need to be male-centered. Now, while she does want to get back into the good graces of Kai Cenat and potentially hang out with him and rekindle the friendship because, you know, they were good buddies at one point, it doesn't...
The sad part about it is like, why would Kai do that though? You know, I think hopefully for the, you know, the sake of just positivity, you guys can have a conversation. You guys can rekindle in a way where it's like, hey man, no love lost. Good luck to you. But it's just like, Kai doesn't need her. And there's a bunch of other new talent out there that Kai can collaborate with to get whatever it is he's looking for, to get his creative itch off. You know, it's like, so that's why you just don't burn bridges, because you should never feel entitled to somebody else's platform, because it's just like, I don't need you. And to be fair, Zoe Spencer doesn't need anybody either. I don't think anybody necessarily needs anybody. You could put your head down, grind, and figure out your own path with your own audience. But, you know, again, it's kind of like you burned a lot of bridges. We just seen the clips. You sticking middle fingers up, you slapping your own ad, doing all the types of shit. I don't care. Man, that clout is a hell of a drug. When you on top of that mountain, you feel like you got everything going. Now you burning every bridge, and now you confused on why you isolated. You on the island by yourself.
Seem as though she is still begging to be with him. She's still not blacking out. She's just being her normal Zoe Spencer self. I think if she can get into her own lane, which a lot of people have been asking her to do, she can still be successful and still be a trailblazer in the industry, specifically from the female perspective. But I don't know, maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I know some people are going to tell me, Omar, you are making not big enough of a deal of her essaying somebody. I do quite honestly think that is a serious situation. And she did try to apologize and all that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that she did these things. But if she is going to exist on the platform, because I can't deplatform her, at least she is going about it in a much smarter way, in a much remorseful way. And she doesn't seem to be following the footsteps of the other perpetrator in the situation and just saying, yo, screw everybody. I'm a crash out. These are
word. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. At the end of the day, I gave y'all my thoughts. Ultimately, wish her the best. You know, I already gave y'all my thoughts on that whole essay situation. I do think it's wrong. She definitely did that, and that was also wrong. That was the icing on the cake of it all, right? But I think it just comes down to lack of maturity, bro. Like, I don't think she's an evil person, and me personally, I don't want to see somebody that is not an evil person get thrown under the jail. That's just me, though. Y'all let me know what you think.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.